happens.
Couple more, we'll go back with Scott.
Nick, it's rare that a running back makes a decision like Damian to come back. You can sense he kind of enjoys college life, enjoys this. Was that a convincing conversation with him? Was that an easy conversation? And then what do you expect from him?
Well, I think it was a business decision. I think that, you know, we take the information that we get from the evaluations that we get from the NFL, and we say, okay, here's your situation and here's your circumstance. And I'm not going to tell you what that information was, but if you're a first-round draft pick, to me, it's a no-brainer that you go out for the draft. And we've had 29 guys go out, and we probably had 4 guys that made, you know, not so good decisions. And I don't think any of those 4 guys played past much longer than a year. So they should have stayed in college. And we have a lot of history here of guys doing the right thing. Because if you have a first-round grade, you still might get drafted in the second round. If you have a second or third round grade, to me, you have a tough decision to make as to whether you come back and try to move up or graduate, stay in school, and the benefits of all that. And to me, you know, every guy's a little bit different in what their goals and aspirations are. But I think we could all agree, all right, that there's far too many guys, all right, that are deciding to come out for the draft that it's not a good decision. They don't make the team. So now they're not in college. They have no place to play. Maybe this new league that they're talking about may offer that. But, you know, it's kind of an all or nothing in football right now because there isn't a developmental league. So you either, and your security is really created by where do you enter the league. So the higher you get picked in the draft, the more guaranteed money you have, the better off your security circumstances are because you're not going to get cut if you have a lot of guaranteed money. So now they have to develop you. But when you get drafted in the third round, you're rolling the dice big time. I mean, you may end up great, all right, but you're still going to play for a low number, all right, for 3 years, maybe 4, and how do you make that up? So you come back to school and you become a first-round guy, maybe it's worth it. So, but every player has to make that decision, and it's a business decision to me, and I think Damian made a business decision relative to what he thought was best and what was in his heart in terms of what he wanted to do. So, you know, and we're happy that he came back. I think we had some other guys this year, and all you have to do is look at where they got drafted, and if they had eligibility left, was that the best thing for them to do from a business standpoint? But I always tell players, look, it doesn't do you any good to come back if you're not committed to coming back and you don't want to work hard to get better, because then you don't create any more value for yourself. So you're just wasting time, but you're taking a big risk, you know, being a late round draft pick going out for the draft, because your chances of making the team probably aren't that great. Your chances of getting a second contract based on statistical information are not very good either.
Last one, real quick here with Michael.
Just wonder where you think progress you've seen from Najee Harris since last season and where he can go this year.
Well, I think Najee is obviously at the end of the season played really, really well for us. He made progress last year. Got more confident in what he was supposed to do, how to do it, how to run the plays, how to read the plays, understanding the pass protections better, and being a more effective guy in the passing game. And I think that progress has continued over the spring, and also, I mean, we've only had one practice so far, but he hasn't done anything to disappoint. And I just think that he has more maturity, more confidence, and a better understanding, and I think that should help him be more productive.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.